We are only 17 days away from WWDC, where we are finally going to get the first looks at iOS 18, iPadOS 18, watchOS 11, macOS 15, tvOS, and visionOS 2. Now, one update in particular that I think is going to kind of set the groundwork for all of these updates and really revolutionize kind of everything a lot of consumers do is going to be iOS 18. And now I'm actually calling this iOS AI just because of the fact that AI is going to be heavily integrated into this software. As we've seen many other companies do this so far this year, and we know that Apple would only be next to follow logically. Now, this starts for multiple reasons. So if you saw my previous iOS 18 features video, we talked about how a bunch of these features like eye tracking, the motion cues, and all these other features we're going to be using AI and work essentially because of AI and artificial intelligence integrated into iOS. And because of that, I definitely think we're in for a very interesting update when iOS 18 comes out. Now, while this might not be a very big visual redesign, we definitely know this update is going to bring a lot of power and just kind of redesign iOS in maybe a smarts way, but not a physical redesign. So when we also got the new iPads, the iPad Pro, and the iPad Air, Apple mentioned AI for the first time ever at an event, and they mentioned it about 20-something times, so they definitely did mention it a lot, as they brought out the new M4 chip, which is supposed to be designed specifically for AI in mind. Now, yes, we are also going to get M4 in MacBooks, and the A18 in iPhones when the new iPhones come out, but these chips are definitely setting the groundwork for that AI future with iOS 18 and iPadOS 18. Now, another thing that's been in the talks and the rumors is actually a partnership between Apple and OpenAI. So OpenAI is a company that runs ChatGPT, and ChatGPT just got a big upgrade to GPT 4.0, and they made it available for everyone, and I definitely think this is going to be the one that we are going to see integrated with Siri, as Siri definitely has a long way to come, as if you've ever used Siri on your iPhone or iPad, Mac, HomePod, really whatever, you know that Siri definitely could be a lot smarter than it is. Now, this OpenAI partnership would essentially be to bring GPT, as I just said, kind of everywhere into iOS, from Siri, Search, Safari, kind of every element of the interface, which I definitely think would be a very nice change just to make everything a lot smarter and just essentially easier to use. Apple was also in talks with Google about their Gemini AI and leveraging that to the iPhone, but it doesn't seem that that is going to be the case, and personally, I think I'm more of a fan of OpenAI's than Google's. Now, we've also seen reports from Bloomberg about a smarter Siri, and this is something, as I mentioned before, it's going to partially be due to that partnership with OpenAI, which is definitely going to give the Siri and just kind of the smarter elements of iOS to be a lot more usable and just smarter. But overall, these are only rumors, as we really haven't heard a lot about iOS 18 or really any of the upcoming softwares besides the facts of those couple of features we learned about a few weeks ago with World Disability Day, which you can view in this corner up here. And I gotta say, those features are definitely going to be very useful, and as someone who might not be the intended audience for all of them, I will still definitely be checking a majority of them out, and I know one of them I will definitely be using all the time. But this is definitely going to be a very interesting update, but make sure you're subscribed for when iOS 18 and WWDC wraps up, because I'll definitely have a full hands-on and coverage of everything that was released at the event. And while you're down there, if you want to leave me a comment, let me know what your thoughts are kind of about this whole iOS AI situation. I definitely want to hear them. And while you're down there, if you want to hit like, I'd appreciate that as well. But I want you to remember, today's a good day to make a great day, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.